Hey guys, it's Dave Paulson with the Tennessean, and this is your warning that I will be discussing certain events that transpired on last night's season finale of Nashville and potentially series finale. We still don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. But I just had a couple quick thoughts. I talked about this in a really brief piece I wrote after the episode aired and also was talking for a while on Twitter about it. But once again, the show left the life of a major character dangling in the balance. In this case, it was Juliet's plane that went missing. And it's understandable that some fans are pulling their hair out over that ending, that final moment. They're saying, you know, how could you do this? We don't know if the show will return. How could you leave us hanging like that? And that's totally understandable. If you're feeling optimistic, I would say it at least seems like a vote of confidence from the show's producers. That the show and this story will continue somehow, that this will be resolved. We'll have to wait and see what that is exactly, but it's an encouraging sign. I was saying last night that if everything had been tied up in a neat little bow and they all walked off into the sunset, then it might really be time for fans to panic because the show was sewing everything up, and there you go. But they want to continue, clearly. Whether or not that resolution that comes with Juliet will be a happy ending or not, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's all I was really thinking about as far as, you know, a positive spin on a really a tough twist at the end there for some fans. But the other thing I wanted to talk about quickly was just that we still don't know if the show will come back, but I've been thinking more and more that they're definitely going to resolve the story in some way. I mean, especially with last night's ending, I would say, you know, pie in the sky scenario for fans is that the show continues on another network with all the same stars in the same form that they've come to know and love, and you know, that'd be great. But it could be a scaled down version, it could be this or that, or a spin-off featuring certain characters. At the very least, I hope they're at least planning an Animal House style montage. I don't know if you remember the end of Animal House. It actually happens in lots of movies where, you know, you freeze frame on a character and then they tell you how the rest of their life went. But they've got to find some way not to leave fans hanging about this. But I think even more than that, you know, think about all the TV movies that have come out where, you know, Gilligan got off the island with the crew and we saw what happened, you know, a decade later, or the Brady Bunch reunions, or the Saved by the Bell weddings. This show will come back somehow. Maybe even in 10 years, a revival, a reboot with new people. But, you know, there's something about it, this brand and this city and what they've created, that there's no way that they'll leave it, you know, gone forever. So we'll just have to wait and see. And we'll be on top of that. This is going to be fun, I guess, to speculate and dig and try to find out what's happening and where Nashville might end up and what might happen. But we'll be there. So please follow me on Twitter at It's Dave Paulson. That's literally ITS Dave Paulson. And just go to Tennessean.com to see all of our latest coverage. I really appreciate all the feedback and discussion that's happened around this, and we'll see where it goes from here. Thanks.